Hey there, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the Torgo Entertainment YouTube channel. Welcome back to another gig log, and most importantly, welcome back to another wedding.
Harold, he's always been the dependable one, and I've always been the screwed up one. Right, Dad?
I'm keeping the intro brief this time around because we have two weddings this weekend, including today's, which is a Friday wedding. I don't get Friday weddings particularly often. Having a day job during the week really makes me not too prone to want to do Friday weddings. But today we celebrate Mark and Kelly's wedding. We head to Tioga Downs Resort and Casino over in Nichols, New York. There's the map. As you can see, it's not terribly far, 45 minutes away, give or take. And this was a wedding I acquired through a Facebook inquiry. They asked about my services, we had it back and forth for a little bit, they sounded interested, we decided to push ahead, and here we are. I had this wedding after the one tomorrow, so the Saturday one was booked in advance, so that's how these things go. Today we handle ceremony and reception. Originally this wedding was going to be a lot more involved. They wanted a third setup for cocktail hour in the hallway outside the reception hall, but a couple weeks ago they decided to go without that and just have no music there or have it playing through the house system. I'm not really sure which. Point is, I don't have to provide a third setup, which is good news for me. So we're just doing ceremony on the roof of the casino and the reception in the banquet hall. The banquet hall layout is a little bit strange because they have this main stage, but I'm gonna be off to the side of the main stage. But I'm not sure whether or not I want to put my totems on the main stage, because if I have them off to the side, I feel like the angles are going to be a little bit strange, especially for the moving heads. I think what I'm going to have to do is put the totems on the stage and just snake a whole bunch of cord off to the side to my reception setup. But the problem with that is I have those ADJ power bar links, but I only have 2 of those, so I'll have to figure out how this is going to go. I'm going to give myself a little bit more time to figure that out. Phil is joining me for both today and tomorrow's wedding. The other problem is, and tell me in the comments section if you've experienced this before with assistants, being a Friday wedding, Phil has a day job too, so he has to meet me there at like 4 o'clock, 4:30, so most of the setup I'm going to have to do myself. And I definitely have to bring the rock and roller cart because we have to go up several floors to get to the roof of the casino. So this might be one of the most complicated setups I have all year. But I hope you're ready for this one. I am quite ready for both today and tomorrow, so strap in. Let's go. Here we have my rock and roller cart. This is the first of 3 trips I have to make because the equipment has to go in those doors and way up there. Let's go. Taking the elevator. Oh, it's our floor. And now we have everything set up. They made a change. They're not having anything of ours on the stage anymore. There's the head table on the stage with all that space. And we were gonna be over there. Nope, the desserts are over there. So we have to go in this corner right here. It changes things a little bit, but it's actually a little easier for me, so I don't mind that much. Here we have the Dragon front port facade, the ADJ Pocket Pro lights, my glow totems, and here we have this cord. Oh look, there's a cord. Oh no, whatever will I do? I ordered a 15-footer, it's coming in, it just hasn't come in yet, don't worry about it, relax. ADJ Element X bars underneath, the EVZXA1 subwoofers. Off to the side, I have both of those today. Then we have the stack, the QSC K10.2 speakers. Below that we have the Chauvet Wash FX. Below that, the ADJ Power Bar Link. And then the speaker stand Scrim. Here we have my new tripod. I love this so much. It is very helpful. I wish you could see the brand, but you cannot, and that makes me a sad panda. We have my trash can, which has seen better days. It's actually broken right now. I already broke it because of the car and the travel. My Samsung laptop running Virtual DJ Pro. Make sure you have Pro. The Pioneer DDJ SX2 controller, trackball mouse, my Audio-Technica MX50 headphones, my radio mixer going 2-to-1 when the microphone rack is here. We have these lights, my ADJ Hex 9 lights. My anti-fatigue mat, I know it seems silly to have it on a carpet. This carpet's really rather tough. The Samsung tablet running my DMX Go, and here we have the router from my DMX Go mounted to this speaker stand. And what's taken out of the room, Unfortunately, we're kind of far from the dance floor. We have some tables in front of us, and here we have this lighting. This is part of the Tioga Downs ballroom. I really like how they did this, having the lighting inset in the ceiling. Up on the roof for ceremony, which is going to start in just a little bit. I know it's a little sloppy. We have to clean it up still, because the cart is still up here too. We have my RCF 708A tops, the 8-inch tops, some speaker stands. We have my Samsung Chromebook. Let me know if you want a guide for how to set up a Chromebook for ceremonies. Someone was asking about that earlier. The mic rack with the Shure ULXD microphones. We have the lapel on the Efficient right now. My 10-inch Yamaha mixer with all the microphones plugged into it. And it ended up being a really beautiful day. I was worried having this on the roof. There's one thing left to do. You know what time it is. It's time to level up. Let's go.
And now, in sight of loving friends and family, I hereby pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Bridesmaid Nathan Jacobs, escorted by groomsmen Kevin Jacobs. Bridesmaid Cassie Lee, escorted by groomsmen Jordan York. Bridesmaid Aaron Jacobs, escorted by groomsmen Jason Paulman. Bridesmaid Kara Jacobs, escorted by groomsmen Marty Colshaw. Bridesmaid Adam Westfall, escorted by groomsmen Calvin Grover. Matron of Honor Allison Morris, escorted by best man Danny Ranowitz. Your newlyweds, the new Mr. and Mrs. Martin Kelly Ranowitz. I found girl, beautiful and sweet.
And we're back the morning after. Again, I have to film this with my cell phone because I am currently uploading everything from my camcorder. Someone asked what the camcorder was, by the way. There's a good shot of that. That went really well, actually. Ceremony, beautiful. Even the officiant was like, you have a really good lapel microphone. So that was always nice to hear that your equipment's going well. The 4-element hex pars that I had underneath both the speaker scrim and the totems, 3 of them went out immediately. And I was wondering how, after like 2.5 hours, those things were already on 0 charge, because I had charged them up right before we turned them on. And I'm pretty sure that's because we used preset number 61 on the element hex pars. And when you get in the higher numbers, of those presets, it's using multiple LEDs. It's not just the red or the green or the blue. It's, you know, the red and the blue and the white and some UV. And when you're using multiple colors of those original 6, you're going to go through battery more. So just bear that in mind, that if you have your Element Hex Pars or any wireless lights, if you start to combine colors, it's going to go through your battery far more quickly. They also had a photo booth, which going into the event I was not aware of, and it ended up working out fine. But Marshall, the guy who was running the photo booth, has his own DJ company. And maybe it's just me being a little bit skeptical, but he seemed a little too interested in the equipment that I had. He took a lot of pictures of the labels of all my speakers and my gear and whatnot, and he's like, how much did this cost? Does it sound good? I don't know, it just seems really competitive. I almost wanted to ask him if he's gonna steal everything that I'm doing. I wanted to know what his Reddit handle was, but a pleasant surprise vendor-wise is that I ended up working with Lee Speary again for the 3rd time this year. Lee and I always do great work together, with him being a photographer, and for whatever reason we never really knew that we were doing weddings together besides the one wedding in August. So it was a pleasant surprise to have him there, but everything turned out great. One of the moms really wanted to hear Holiday by Madonna in the middle of my 90s 2000s rap set, and I'm just like, I can't fit this in, there's no way. I ended up playing it after everybody left, like as they were cleaning up a little bit, so she seemed a little bit satisfied with that. As always, a playlist is at the tail end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Torgo of Torgo Entertainment, and right after I finish this, I gotta film in this position for the prelude for the next wedding. Until then, take care.